everybody. I'm waiting to update my PS4 to do this tonight's little episode, but I want to do a discussion, and I want to tell you flat out, this has nothing to do with Me Too. This has nothing to do with any of the shit that's going on right now with the anime communities being up in arms about a certain person. I'm not going to say his name because we all know who it is. We all know him. He's a VA. He's pretty popular. I have a picture of him. I've met him. What is my personal view of him? Alright. He could be a bit of a selfish ass. He could be a little bit loud. He's a little annoying, and yeah, we all know him. Truthfully, we know him best for what he does in voice acting. What happened, remains to be seen, and truthfully, after meeting two very important people in my life, Jamie McGonagall, who is the voice of Omi Tsukiono in Vice Cruise, and Jan Scott Fraser, who are two very important people in my life, who are two very good friends of mine, I want to discuss what happens. Now, truthfully, I walked out of the anime community some time ago, a little disgruntled and a little pissed off. And it had nothing to do with this person. In fact, I don't even think he would actually have approved of what happened to me. But, again, even he would have agreed that I did the right thing by walking away. But, since I still have friends in this community, friends that I hold very dear, I want to express this very much in a concerned manner, alright. Do sexual assaults happen at anime conventions? Yes, they do. More times out of, that I care to actually talk about, because these are usually taken care of pretty quickly, and you don't hear about them in the news. These sexual assaults rarely, if ever, make any front headline news. You're not really privy to half of it, and in the community in general, the fan base is relatively silent. Now, the reason why they're quiet about it is, one, public persona. For one, a lot of people in this anime and sci-fi communities are pretty closed. They're very close-knit. They pretty much know who's who in their own community. Now, this can work to or with against anybody. If, I remember talking about this a while back on a Facebook page post that I did regarding certain things that go on in the community don't come out into the general public in general for good reasons. I mean, I will show you something. Alright? This. Alright, I don't have any copies of Mists of Avalon. Alright? This is a scandal that probably the reason I say it is Anne McCaffrey had a huge to-do with a certain individual getting banned from conventions. She had a huge say in the matter because Anne is Anne McCaffrey. She's the founder of frickin' Dragon Con. Well, I don't know if that's actually true. I always thought that was a bit of a rumor. But this was a woman who pretty much was the voice of God in the sci-fi communities in Denver, or in general, the United States. Anne McCaffrey probably didn't know she had the voice of God in the sci-fi community, but she did. The truth of the matter is, Anne had a huge impact when it came to a certain person. Now, this person was Walter Breen. Who is Walter Breen? Walter Breen is the husband of a very well-known author, Marion Zimmer Bradley. Now, if you Google Walter Breen, it'll bring up his police record. Walter Breen, even I didn't know this at the time, was a known pedophile. What made the matter even worse, nor did she openly admit it, that she participated or even knew what was going on, was Marion. Marion actually knew what was going on. But she never said anything. She might as well have been the enabler, considering who she was. Not only did Marion's own children testify against their stepfather, they were disinherited because of it. Marion did not want to do that, but she did it anyway, to prove the point. The SciFi community did not recover that well because of it, because the trust was broken. SciFi communities in the States, unlike in England and unlike any other, are tiny and knit together very closely. Trekkies would probably be up in arms against Walter Breen and Marion showing up. And I'm certain that Anne McCaffrey knew that. And that's what happened. Now, with the issue of this certain individual that's current. Now, the mentality of majority of the sci-fi community and anime communities are two separate entities now. They divided out pretty much evenly. The anime community can be borderline immature, okay? I've attended enough sci-fi conventions to know this. The anime community in its own right is very immature in their actions. Now, I don't say I blame some people's reactions to what happened. I don't say I get upset about this anymore, but when people turn around and attack fans over an accusation. Now, I actually side with the victims here, because I was a victim of the anime community backlash. Like I said, back in 2009, I evicted a roommate, knowing full well the gravity of what I was doing. The reason why I say the gravity of it is he was very popular. I wasn't. Okay? He basically lived off me for free. For years. Well, not years, for about 3 months. But what happened was, it was a matter of he said, she said. I threw him out with the help of a few family members and friends. To them, I thank every day for. But since me and this guy have made up a bit, and he and I are trying to figure out a way to get the $1,200 back, because he had half of it and his ex-girlfriend stole it, which I believe him, because she actually attempted to do the same thing, except steal his shit and sell it to make money. The woman was a fucking con artist. And I felt bad because, well, this guy didn't really deserve it. But here is what I'm going to tell you. 1, in the sci-fi community and in the anime community, the immaturity level is a staggering amount. And the thing is, the older sci-fi and anime fans know that this is going to pass. It is not going to pass very nicely. It's going to be a rocky one. Are we going to see another famous VA? Actually, yes, we will. In fact, he's quite well known too, and that's Crispin Freeman. And he's been around just as long as this certain VA. Crispy can be a bit as goofy, but the thing is, he, unlike most, sets his boundaries. And his boundaries are, I will not touch the fans unless they let me. I've been hugged by Crispin, and believe me, he does nothing but hug. He doesn't get that close, and he doesn't do anything like that. I've met several VAs like that. And I enjoy their company very much. But, did I hate this particular VA for hugging me because I was crying over my cat? No. The truth is, I want fans to understand this position. Do I hate him? No. Will I support him? No. Will I endorse his work? Yes. Because some of the anime is really good. He did a good job. But honestly, his character, his personal character, his personal thing, it should not have happened, okay? None of this should have happened. None of this is a very good thing for the community. Do I hate him? No. But anyway, what I'm going to tell you, before I get on tonight for the game I'm about to play, which is the first time I've ever set foot on this game. Please do not judge me for saying it. Vic Mignogna, I'm going to say his name, did something stupid. Okay? He did something exceedingly stupid. And we're all going to have to deal with it. Now, thank you everybody. Thank you for every talk, fan, and base. Now, like I said, I'm going to be getting on the game soon, and I'm going to be doing some SAO. What am I going to be doing? Fatal Bullet. So, anyway, fans, anyway, people who are going to be watching me playing this game, don't judge me, don't get angry, just watch and enjoy. This is my first time playing, and this will be my first time ever doing this, because I'm not going to have the sound on. Well, okay, maybe I will. Alright, talk to you later.